In 2019, we saw the latest installment in the Star Wars gaming franchise with Jedi Fallen Order, which marked a significant milestone as a AAA single-player experience. While The Force Unleashed had previously captured fans' attention, this game was met with positive reception across the board. However, there was still room for improvement. Now, 4 years later, Cal Kestis returns in Jedi Survivor, the highly anticipated sequel. And what is up, guys? Andrew from the Denmen here, and today we will delve into how Jedi Survivor builds upon its predecessor, transforming a good game into a truly great one. Before we begin, I want to hear what you guys have to say about Jedi Survivor, so drop a comment with your thoughts and don't forget to like the video. Additionally, I'll refrain from revealing major story spoilers until the end, giving you ample warning. But with that being said, we have a lot to go over, so get comfy, grab some blue milk, and let's get right into the video. Both Jedi Survivor and Fallen Order commence with visuals that symbolize the decline of the Republic. In Jedi Fallen Order, you witness a Republic Venator being seized, while Jedi Survivor presents the sunset over a Jedi temple in the Imperial Palace. Jedi Survivor maintains the established visual style of Fallen Order, showcasing Cal navigating through grand environments. However, there is a notable difference in the game's beginnings. Fallen Order starts with Cal in hiding, desperate to evade capture by the Empire. On the other hand, Jedi Survivor portrays Cal already captured but exuding a confident demeanor as he walks through the opening section. Both games utilize these scenarios to incorporate tutorial sections, allowing players to familiarize themselves with the mechanics. Jedi Survivor effectively retains Cal's abilities from the previous game, making him feel like a seasoned Jedi from the very start. Furthermore, lightsabers can now dismember human enemies, adding an extra layer of realism to the combat. Despite Cal's growth, there are still obstacles that he cannot overcome, such as a slightly wet floor. After reintroducing players to the abilities from the first game, the level progresses to introduce new gameplay features like the buddy system, Jedi mind tricks, and an acrobatic style reminiscent of Spider-Man. Cal, accompanied by his new crew, embarks on a mission to apprehend a galactic Homer Simpson lookalike hiding on a space yacht. This sequence is followed by some lighthearted banter among the characters. However, the threat of danger looms as their journey unfolds, ultimately leading to a confrontation with an Inquisitor at the end of the first level. Unlike Fallen Order's unwinnable fight, the encounter in Jedi Survivor serves as a setup for the dual blade mechanic. Cal and his crew execute a daring cinematic escape and regroup aboard the Mantis. Returning to the Mantis, Cal sets course for Kobo, the largest planet in the game. Kobo acts as this central hub type place where players will revisit multiple times to explore new zones. The planet is filled with colorful NPCs, including the man himself, Turgle, a Scottish alien scuba diver, and various other intriguing characters. The game offers extensive customization options with a familiar workbench. Cal can choose from a variety of outfits, hairstyles, facial hair, and even modify BD1's appearance. Additionally, custom soundtracks can be purchased for the jukebox. For our prequel fans out there, the game incorporates a section set inside a Trade Federation control ship, complete with battle droids and nostalgic callbacks. Cal's combat abilities have also expanded with new stances, each with its own skill tree. The game showcases elaborate set pieces that require running, jumping, and climbing, reminiscent of Nathan Drake's adventures. Cal also gains new abilities inspired by other iconic characters such as Mario's wall jump and Star Fox's dash. Beyond combat and puzzle solving, Cal can now use his Force abilities for augmentative purposes like mind tricks and creature taming. The game provides a large array of side content, including room missions and bounty hunter tracking, along with the option to cultivate a personal garden. Spectacular, over-the-top action sequences combined with enhanced combat mechanics elevate Jedi Survivor toward being more of an action game akin to The Force Unleashed, while still retaining the soul-like combat, exploration, and puzzle elements. The developers have included a fast travel feature to streamline backtracking, mitigating potential padding in the game. Jedi Survivor exemplifies the trend in modern AAA games where developers aim to appeal to a broad audience by incorporating a variety of gameplay elements. As you can probably tell by now, what makes Survivor better than its predecessor is just building off of what it accomplished and giving us more of what we all enjoy. Now that we have taken a look at the general overview of the game, it's time to get into the nitty-gritty of it all by talking about the story. If you don't want to get spoiled, now is your chance to click off, so here's your warning. Okay, so Jedi Fallen Order's main story faced similar challenges as The Force Unleashed and other prequel content. It was limited by the existing canon, and we knew from the start that Cal's search for the Holocron to rebuild the Jedi Order would fail. As a result, the developers focused more on the characters and their journey. In Jedi Survivor, the story takes place 5 years after the events of the first game. Cal is now part of the Resistance, fighting against the Empire alongside his companion Bode. However, Cal becomes disheartened as the Empire continues to grow stronger. The story kind of takes an unexpected turn when Cal discovers that a High Republic Jedi named Dagan Gera was working on a way to reach the mythical planet Tanalorr, hidden behind the supposedly impenetrable Kobo Abyss. Cal tries to recruit Dagan, but the disillusioned Jedi turns to the dark side. A race ensues between Cal and Dagan to reach Tanalorr first. Dagan intends to use it as a base of operations to strike at the Empire, while Cal and his allies want to rebuild the Jedi Order away from the Empire's threat. The story then shifts focus again as Cal and his friends travel to different High Republic locations, encountering the Bedlam Raiders, who have reprogrammed an army of battle droids. It seems that the developers realized the limitations imposed by the canonical framework and sent Cal on a side quest to fight a self-contained villain from the past with no impact on the grand canon. Eventually, Cal kills Dagan and the story takes another surprising twist. It is revealed that Bode, the trusted companion, is actually a former Jedi turned Imperial spy. He betrayed Cal and the Jedi Order to find a way to Tanalorr, where he intends to live in peace with his daughter. Bode also kills Cordova, who was revealed to be alive very early on in the game. In doing this, he also gives away the Jedi Secret Sanctuary location on Jedha to the Empire, leading to a confrontation with Darth Vader, resulting in Cere's death. The final part of the game becomes a chase between Cal and Bode, bringing the Empire back to the forefront. During the final stages of the game, Cal embraces his darkness and breaks into an ISB facility similar to the Fortress Inquisitoris from the first game. The game takes a really dark turn with Cal and Bode dueling to the death on Tanalorr in front of Bode's daughter, Kata. The endings of Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor contrast each other. In Fallen Order, Cal doesn't achieve his goal of rebuilding the Jedi Order, but he finds family and hope in the midst of darkness. In Jedi Survivor, Cal achieves his goal by reaching Tanalorr, but it comes at a great cost, with his family broken and his hope consumed by darkness. Overall, Respawn did a commendable job in weaving the plot of Jedi Fallen Order and its sequel within the constraints of the canon. The game introduces new elements while maintaining a focus on the characters and the relationships. The bait and switch they decide to do with the villains adds depth to the story, with Dagan as a relatively one-dimensional bad guy and Bode as a more complex character driven by the protection of his daughter. Darth Vader's role in the game is diminished compared to the first installment, but his presence still serves as an important purpose, particularly in delivering an impactful moment with Cere's death. It sets up a potential rematch with Cal in the third game, which could tie up loose ends established in Jedi Survivor. Looking ahead to the third game, it is likely that the Empire will find a way to reach Tanalorr and destroy everything Cal has built. The question remains whether Cal and his friends will survive this trilogy, considering the number of Jedi present in the galaxy at this point. And so there you have it, Jedi Survivor, despite early launch performance issues, exemplifies how to create a successful sequel. It expands on every aspect of its predecessor, offering more lightsaber stances, new force powers, and expanded abilities. The game also presents larger worlds and a broader story, along with numerous quality of life improvements. Notably, it also introduces fishing as a new feature, which is kinda cool in my opinion. With these enhancements, Jedi Survivor stands out as one of the best Star Wars games I've ever played. However, this is just my personal perspective. What did you guys think of the game? Drop a comment with your thoughts, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. But with that being said, I'll see you all next time.